Alright, Mike's hooking up his trailer. We got to pick up a gen set, a cat he just picked up. So it's in the front of the show. So it's only going to take us a couple minutes. We'll be right back. Matter of fact, I think I might film it while he loads it. Alright, this is what Mike just bought. The D311. Yeah, the little one, not the big one. This little one back here with the 105 on there. Yeah, excuse that noise because they're running big engines and they're running the exhaust through the ground over here. So it sounds like a big explosion. This is how you move 2,700 pound equipment without machinery. What they're doing is putting some pipe under there. They're going to roll it off onto the ramps with a winch.
So. As soon as it tips over, we'll pull the back out. We might even be able to get away with just the one right now and get the second one on here as it begins to roll.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay? Right now, we don't need this in the way.
Right now, he just needs to pull it to the left just a little bit. He's got his snatch block hooked up here and the winch over here.
Hey, Mike.
I'm going to tug a little bit.
Yeah. Hold on. You're not getting it over soon enough.
Well, do we have a bar we can...
No, I think if you want to pull... Yep. Good. Okay.
One more bump?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so hold on a second here.
Got his wheels chocked so the trailer don't move. And got wood under there to keep it from sinking as much as possible. Now they're going to grab it from behind and pull it because that's just cast on the bottom.
Alright, so if anything, we need to probably...
Alright.
It's going to pivot over at about 6 more inches. Now we're going on that. Yep. Okay.
Looking good in the back.
Ready to pull? Yep.
That's it. It's got to send it right over the wheels. Alright, I'm going to take us back to the store and set it where he wants and get all the blocks back. Alright, we'll see you back there.
Did you get on the air breathing?
Alright, I'm back here at our little tent. And, yo, Mike, come here. Tell us, what is this? What exactly is wrong with it?
Well, it's a Cat D311 generator set. It's a 4-cylinder diesel engine. It's got a little 2-cylinder gasoline pony engine on it. Let me stop.
Oh yeah. Show them what the pony is.
So you have the main engine right here, 4 cylinders, diesel. And then on the back, this is a 2-cylinder gasoline engine with a little baby fuel tank right here. And this is how you start the main diesel engine. So there's no electric start at all on this thing. So you wrap a rope around this pulley like you would an old Briggs engine, set the choke and the throttle on the carburetor, start the gas engine, and then with, now this is a compression release for the diesel, and then you got a clutch and the pinion gear right here. So once the pony's running, you can let it run for a few minutes and circulates its coolant through the diesel, and you shift the pinion over and engage the pony drive to the ring gear, and then you put in the clutch like that, and then the pony will be spinning the main engine, diesel. You spin the diesel 1 until you get oil pressure, 2 until you get fuel pressure, and 3 until you get some heat in the cylinders. So once the diesel's spinning, you move the compression release to partial compression, and then to full compression. So you're running the engine now, the diesel, with oil pressure, warmed up coolant, and warmed up combustion chambers. And then the throttle lever, which would be right here, you would move from the no fuel position to the run position. The diesel engine would start, its RPM would exceed that of the pony, and then the pinion gear would automatically, there's a little, almost like a governor, you can't really see it on the pinion in here. Once the pinion gear exceeds a certain RPM, the little governor weights fly out and it disengages. At that point, the pony's still running, but the diesel's running, and you just turn the pony off. That's the starting procedure.
Right, but what's wrong with the engine?
I just thought that talking for nothing. That was your question. Oh,
I didn't want to interrupt. It was so interesting. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Okay. What's wrong with the engine? I don't know.
But it don't run.
It don't run. It don't run. But hey.
Okay. But you got all the parts for it, right?
Well, not quite everything. It's missing. I have the air filter assembly here, this big oil bath, which mounts back here. I'm missing the tube that goes from the intake manifold to the outlet flange there of the air cleaner housing. So this thing hangs right back here. This thing hangs right in this department. So I'm missing the tube that goes from here to here. So if anybody has one,
there you go.
Get in touch with us. This is a Cat D311 engine, but it was the same engine used in the D2 dozers, and I think the pipe is the same. So, but other than that, I mean, yeah, I don't really have a lot of information on it. The engine turns over. We don't know. It's got 2,128 hours on it, so not many hours. The generator end, I don't really know what the status of that is. You can see that it's had a rough life. It's had some welding happening here on the exciter generator, but that's not a big deal. You know, I can clean that up and make that look good. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty solid little unit. Let's see, what's the specs on it? It is 122 40-volt 3-phase, 1,800 RPM. So it's 4-pole generator. Yeah, good unit. What was it? 25 kilowatt. No, 30 kilowatt. Okay, 30 kilowatts. Got your engine temp gauge, fuel pressure gauge, oil pressure gauge. Doesn't have any oil in it now, but at least doesn't have any water in it. So
you're probably not going to get to it for a long time, right?
Yeah, this is a project down the road. It's one of those things where you know the deal was there, so I couldn't pass it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it doesn't make any sense to pass it.
What's this mean, Mike? This 62.5 volts.
That's the output rating of the exciter generator. So, yeah, on the plate here, it just gives the output. What the generator's requirement, the main generator's field requirements are that the exciter generator has to apply. Yeah, I don't know what's I don't know what's going on here.
That's probably the only piece of steel they had sitting around. You know?
I guess so.
For the field repair, you know, you can't even criticize it because you don't know the.
I mean, I don't know what the situation
exactly.
was.
All right.
But like I said, for the deal, for the price, I couldn't pass it up. It's a nice, you know, it's a nice unit.
It is. It is a nice unit.
You know.
All right. Well, there you go. Mike's got himself another cat. So
Makes 3.
right. He got a cat house going. So I don't know when we'll see him work on it, but I'm sure it'll be on his channel within the next few years. All right. Say goodbye, buddy.
Take it easy.
All right.